A very pleasant morning, dear students. You are welcome to English class. In the previous class, we have seen that there are just three characters in the play. The first one is the landowner, Mr. Stephen Stavnoch Chebakov, and shortly we can call him as Chebakov, and Natalia Stepnova. She is the daughter of this landowner, and she is 25 years old. And Ivan Lemov, a neighbor of Chebakov. Who was he? He was a neighbor, a large and hearty but very suspicious landowner. He was good at his heart, but he was a bit suspicious, and he was also equal to the status of Chebakov. Chebakov was a landowner, and this man is also a landowner. So this is, as I told you before, that it's a one act play. Means the scene of the play will not be changed till the end of the story. From the beginning of the story to till the end of the story, the scene of the play will not be changed. Means the venue or the stage appearance will not be changed right from the beginning to till the end. A drawing room in Chebakov's house. Okay, the play starts at Chebakov's house. They were all there in the drawing room. Lemov enters. Ivan Lemov enters. Means the neighboring landowner enters the house of Chebakov, wearing a dress jacket and white gloves. He wore a jacket and he wore white gloves. Chebakov rises to meet him. Actually, when a person gets into the house, okay, the invitee should be greeted or greeted by the person who is hosting. The host is Chebakov, the guest is Lemov or Ivan. And Chebakov starts speaking to Lemov like this: "My dear fellow, whom do I see? Ivan Vasilevich, I am extremely glad." Squeezes his hand. "Now this is a surprise, my darling, how are you?" So as soon as he entered the house of Chebakov, okay, as soon as Lemov entered the house of Chebakov, Chebakov stretched his hand and shook his hand with him, Lemov, and he squeezes the hand of him, and he felt very glad to have his presence, and he says that this is such a great surprise because he was not expecting the arrival of Lemov. So as he entered the house, he calls him saying like this: "My darling, how are you?" How did he greet him? "My darling, how are you?" Then Lemov says like this: "Thank you, and how much may you be getting on?" Okay, instead of "how are you," in the sense, you must say "fine, I'm good, I'm all right." Okay, these are the expected responses from the person, isn't it? But instead of giving such response, he says like this: "How may you be getting on? How much are you getting on? How may you getting on? How much you are expecting to get on?" Chebakov says like this: "We just get along somehow, my angel. Thanks to your prayers and so on. Sit down, please do. Now you know you shouldn't forget all about your neighbors, my darling, my dear fellow. Why are you so formal in your get-up? Evening dress, gloves and so on. Can you be going anywhere, my treasure?" See, as soon as he had come to him, he started asking him several questions. "You can come to my house in casuals. Why to come in a formal dress?" That's the first thing. And Lemov asked Chebakov like this: "How may you be getting on?" Means how you are going on with your business. Then he says, "Because of your prayers and because of you're an angel." How he calls him? "You're my darling, you're my angel, and you're my closest of my heart." That means he was just greeting him using different kinds of words which can soothe the mindset of this man, Lemov. Okay, Chebakov was using many words: angel, you are my treasure, you are my darling, and you are my what's that? You are my angel. And he also says that because of your prayers, everything is moving well with me, he said. And what was the reply of Lemov to the comments made by Chebakov? Okay, "No, I've come only to see you, honored Stepan Stepanovich." He says, My arrival to your house or my visit to you is just a casual one. I have not prepared to come here. Just like that, I just walked on and finally I landed over here. Chabakav says like this. Then, why are you in evening dress, my precious? As if you are praying a New Year's Eve visit. See, at the time of 31st night, the next year can be welcomed into our life in different style, isn't it? So, you are looking as if you are come to me in order to wish me the new year because you are in your dress, evening dress. My precious. One more word he used. First he said angel, next he said darling, and next he says, you're my, what did he say? Treasure, and now he says that you are my precious. As if you are praying a New Year's Eve visit. The way you had come to me, the way you dressed and came to me is giving an idea that you have come to me in order to wish me the new year. Okay? Then Lamo says like this. Well, you see, it's like this. Takes his arm. I've come to you, honored Stefan Stepnovich, to trouble you with a request. I just came to you in order to make a request to you. I have got one request. What is that? Not once or twice have I already had the privilege of applying to you for help. This is not my visit for the first time. Once I came, twice I came, thrice I came. But all the time you are just sending me off. But this time I'm gonna make a strong request to you. What is that? And at once or twice have I already had the privilege of applying to you for help, and you have always, so to speak, I must ask your pardon. I'm getting excited. See, this time with a great excitement I have come to you. Okay, I think my wish will be fulfilled. I think you can excuse my wish. Okay, with a great interest, with a great expectation, he had come to him, and he was making a request to Chibakav. Lamu was gonna make a request to Chibakav, and he was asking like this. I must ask your pardon. I'm getting excited. I shall drink some water. Honored Stepan Sipnote. See, he says that, okay, I just wanted to get some glass of water. If you give me, I could be okay. That's enough for me. And I just wanted to make a request to you, please excuse. Okay, in other words, he was saying. And he drinks the glass of water, and Chibakav starts saying like this, aside. He's come to borrow money. Shan't give him any. Aloud. What is it, my beauty? And he went inside. Maybe he went aside and started speaking to Natanya. Natanya, I think this fellow had come to us in order to give him some money. He wants to, take some money from us. What shall we do? Shall we give the money and send him off? What is it, my beauty? Shall we adjust with the money, or shall we give some money so that his need can be fulfilled? Then Lamo. You see, honored Stepnich, I beg pardon, Stepnich, honorich. I mean, I'm awfully excited, as you will please notice. In short, you alone can help me, though I don't deserve it, of course, and haven't any right to count on your assistance. See, I'm not worthy to make, or I'm not worthy to come to your task actually. I mean, I'm awfully excited. Actually, I'm so excited. In fact, I'm so excited, as you will please notice. As you will please notice. That you can notice on seeing me. In short, you alone can help me. Nobody else can help me. You alone can help me, and you can fulfill my need. Okay. And he says that though I don't deserve it. Okay. Who doesn't deserve it? This man, Lamo, will not deserve it. Okay. He's making a request to Chabakav. Still, we don't know the heart and mind of Chabakav, whether he will excuse him, whether he will listen to him. But he says that he was not even worthy to ask that thing, request, but he's the only person. Chubakov is the only person can help him out. Then I'm getting excited. I shall. No, sorry. And I don't deserve it, of course. I haven't any right to count your assistance. Actually, I have no right to take your assistance. I never think that it could happen with you. Okay. I think, and I haven't any right to count on your assistance. Many a times you assisted me and you have given your assistance, and I cannot even count. Okay, I don't think, or I haven't any right to count on your assistance. I cannot count your assistance the way that you have helped me before. Chubakov says like this, oh, don't go round and round it, darling. Spit it out well. Okay, don't go round and round in the sense. Don't go round. Come to the point. Straight away come to the point, he's saying. Spit it out in the sense, come to the point. Don't go or roam round, okay, around any kind of instance. Okay, if you wanted to tell me something, come to the point. And one moment, Lamov, this very minute, actually whatever I'm gonna ask you is very minute, very simple, very small little thing. The fact is, I've come to ask the hand of your daughter. Do you know what is the reason I have come to you? I just wanted to ask the hand of your daughter, Natalia Stepanovna, in marriage. Actually, this man, Lamov, had come down to Chubakov in order to ask the hand of Chubakov's daughter, Natalia. Chubakov, joyfully, by Jove, Ivan Vasilovich, say it again, I did not hear it all. See, he's acting as if he did not hear anything from Lamov. And what he says? Once again, you just say it out. Once again, you tell me, I just wanted to hear you. Okay, Lamov says, I have the honor to ask. Actually, I have that honor to ask you because I'm equal to the status of you. Whose status is equal? Chubakov's and Lamov's status of living or status is the same. The similar status they are having in society. So he came and says that I'm honored to be asked. I have that right and privilege to ask you something. What is that? Chubakov says, interruptingly, my dear fellow, I'm so glad and so on. Yes, indeed. And all that sort of thing. Actually, Chubakov says, my dear fellow, I'm so glad. And so on. Yes, indeed. And all that sort of thing. Embraces and kisses Lamov. And I have been hoping for it for a long time. He says that, see, you would be surprised to listen to me. What is that? Even I thought to give my daughter in marriage to you, Lamov, because I like you so much. I love you. Because if we make any relationship among us or between us, what happens? It will be good. Okay? We can make a very good and healthy family. So you are such a good match to my daughter, he said. And he also says that he was expecting the same from Lamov. And while he was telling this, he embraces him, kisses him, and also praises Lamov for bringing this offer to him. Actually, he never offered. Being a father, Chubakov not offered to Lamov. Lamov, he himself had come independently and voluntarily asking the hand of Chubakov's daughter, Natalia. The remaining part of this lesson will be continued in the next class. Until we meet again, goodbye, take care, and we will meet soon so that we can go through the next episode of this lesson. And until we meet again, bye-bye. And you need to read this text very closely. Okay? Very simple language is used in this. Bye.